Hey everybody, it's Ellanje from MassLive. I am here at the Agawam Axe House in Agawam. It is a brand new axe house that just opened actually last week. I'm going to give you guys a quick little tour of what it looks like in here, and then I'm going to try my hand at throwing an axe and hoping I don't make a fool of myself on Facebook Live. You guys cool with that? All right, so I'm gonna flip the camera and I'm gonna show you guys around Agawam Axe House, and then we'll pass it off to one of the owners, Annalise, and she will record me trying to throw an axe. Okay. So as you walk in, you get this little popcorn area. There are snacks available. This is the cash register. It is $20 per person for a 1-hour session. That includes the axes that you throw and the instructor that'll help you out. Or you can rent for an hour for $200 or 2 hours for $380. Here are some wood pieces that have been destroyed already during parties. And this is what it just looks like as soon as you walk in. Then you walk in here, and this is where all the fun happens. So this is where all the axe throwing happens. This is where people, if they are not throwing at the moment or just want to sit down and watch, can sit. And then here is the area that you would throw. And this is what it looks like in here. Brand new, just opened last week. Okay, so I'm gonna pass this off to one of the owners, Annalise, and she's gonna record me trying to throw an axe. Hold on, here you go, thank you. And so, this is Chris, you're an instructor, coach, right?
Yep, coach.
So do you want to kind of go through the rules and regulations and
absolutely.
give me a little test run?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
So to start out, there are a few safety rules that you really have to pay attention to. One of the biggest ones, no running with the axes.
Okay.
You can't hold the axe by the blade because they're not razor sharp, but they are sharp enough that they could do a little bit of damage. You don't want to do that. You don't want to attempt any trick shots. You want to stay behind. There's an orange line on the ground over there. You really want to stay behind the orange line while you're throwing, because in the case that the axe doesn't stick, it can bounce back at you. And that's another thing, is you don't want to stop the axe when it's moving. You want to let the axe come to rest on its own. And then you really just want to never stand around a thrower. You want to keep about 6 feet in between yourself and anybody throwing, 6 feet in every direction. So you just want to be very safe and very cautious, because it's a very fun sport to do, and it's interesting. So
okay. And so you were telling me earlier there's like 2 ways to throw.
Yep. So the first way is you can have a two-handed throw. Which in a two-handed throw, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the axe and you're going to reach out with your dominant hand as if you're shaking somebody's hand. And you're going to grab the axe and you're going to hold it out straight in front of you, and then you can take the other hand and put it right over it. Okay. And once you take it, you have your grip. Once you're comfortable with your grip, you can have your thumb out, thumb over. Really whatever you're comfortable with. Then you're going to want to get your feet set. Okay. So with this, you can either have your feet shoulder width apart and even, or you could have one stagger, you can have the other stagger, you can take a step into it. And then when it comes to actually throwing the axe, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take it with the double hand, you're going to go over your head, and you're going to kind of come straight back, and straight forward. And you're going to want to do that, and you're going to kind of just want to lean into it, get a little bit of oomph behind it, get it to stick. And you just let it go when it's straight ahead of you. Okay. Try to get it tumbled just right, and then it'll stick.
All right.
So if you want to try it,
yeah, I'll try it.
Set up.
Right here. All right. So I'm going to put my right hand over.
So you're going to put your right hand over, and then your left hand on top. Okay. And then you're going to want to probably stand a few inches away from the plywood. Okay. And then if you're comfortable with 1 foot back, you can do that. You can kind of rock, you can do it really whatever comfortable for you. Okay. And then it goes over my head. And it goes straight over your head. And you're going to lean into it.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, that was close.
Okay. Keep trying.
Yeah. So you might have released it a little bit too early there. Okay. So if you hold on to it for maybe a half a second, quarter of a second longer. Okay. And so when people come in, they're trying, will you stand around and kind of give them these same tips? So what we'll do is we'll teach them first, and we'll kind of hang around and give them some tips. And once they're comfortable throwing,
then you kind of
that's when we'll kind of back off and let them get into it and get used to it a little bit.
Okay, so I'll try again. Over my head, rock back and forward. Oh. So close. It was very close.
Yeah, well.
I'll give myself that credit and say that it was close.
Oh, it was close.
Okay. Let's have. I hope somebody's counting in the comments how many times I have to do this in order to get it. So keep track for me. Yes! That worked.
There you go.
One more time.
You gotta get stick and stick.
That was the third time, right? So third time.
Yep, third time's a charm.
And so now we just want it to stick in there
You got
for
this.
more than a second. Okay. Maybe the third time is it. I'll just take that one. Well, thank you so much for showing. Is there anything else that you want to say?
Axe throwing I think it's an up and coming sport. It's a lot of fun. Once you sink it, it's addicting, and once you try it, you can't stop. You just want to keep going with it.
Yeah, awesome. So Agawam Axe Agawam Axe House isn't a bar yet. They are in the works of adding liquor, but right now there's no alcohol, so you don't have to worry about that. I know some people are like, what? Why would I drink and throw an axe? Right now, you don't have to worry about doing it. And if they do get liquor, then you can obviously choose whether or not you're going to drink. Nobody is forced to drink anything while they're throwing axes. You guys do birthday parties, right? Birthday parties, all ages are allowed to come. The throwing is up to the discretion of a coach. So if you have, like a 10-year-old who may not be that great at throwing, they might decide maybe it's not for you, but there might be a 12-year-old who's really, really good. So it's up to just your experience and your practice here. And yeah, they just want everybody to have a good time. So we will see more of Agawam Axe House later on today on MassLive.com. So stay tuned for more photos and more video. Thank you guys. Bye.